I was happy to see our team just fight hard. I thought there was a lot of passion, a lot of urgency. So there were some runs where they went on a bit longer runs than us. We had some of those silly turnovers or missing some of those layups. But I thought overall we kept responding. We kept fighting back. Even up, they were up, 18 at one point. We didn't just lay down. We kept fighting back, so really proud of that. 12-point game with number 11 in the nation. We're right there. Get a few more shots to fall, a few more stops. So I was happy with our performance, and we're taking steps in the right direction.
You shaved that 18-point lead down to 5. There's a timeout, and they hit a couple shots coming out of it. What do you feel like changed in that moment where they were able to start hitting and you kind of went cold in that short time there?
Yeah, it's momentum, and they got it inside. And they have really good post players. Their starting post obviously is unreal, but then they got 44 coming in off the bench, and she really, I thought, had big plays for them late where either she was finishing at the rim or she was kicking it out for people for open shots. So that was kind of the difference. They got some of those inside looks, and then late we weren't getting those, and we missed a few threes. So yeah, that's where the tide turned. We had the momentum, and then it shifted right there after that timeout.
Bowers, you held her in check for the first half. She got hot there in the fourth quarter, just briefly, but long enough to do some real damage.
Mm-hmm.
What does she do that's so difficult to defend?
I mean, she's just a big, strong guard. She can finish at the rim. She can shoot it. You saw that. Nice moves, good patient in the paint, able to finish. So, yeah, she is tough to guard one-on-one. All of them are. So that's why I was honestly proud of our defense, holding them to 66. But, yeah, Bowers for them came up and hit big shots, and then off the bench, Elle Irwin hit some big shots for them too. But
Bella caught fire for you in the second half a bit. How important is it to get her going right now?
It's important. She's a good player. Other teams know that, and they're trying to take her away, and they're focusing on her. But she can still create for us and do some things off the ball. I was able to have a few good passes in there, and yeah, it's nice when she's hitting shots, when everybody's hitting shots, when we can get our momentum going. But yeah, she's a good player.
What did they do defensively that's so tough to deal with? Because it's not like they pressed you up the court, but every time you got down near the basket, they're on top of you, and there's not much room to work with.
Yeah, they pressured us in the half court for sure, and that slowed us down probably after the first 5 minutes. I think we scored 9 points and then didn't score the rest of that first quarter, and that happened at times in the second half too, where the pressure in the half court kind of got to us. They were switching screens and trying to just deny our reversals to get ball movement, to get post entry. Yeah, they play physical. So it's tough to get some shots around the rim. They affected a lot of our shots at the rim, even though they maybe didn't have a ton of blocks. They still affected those shots at the rim.
Caitlin and Alex both get double figures. Seeing 3 in double figures, that's pretty darn good against a team like this, isn't it?
Yeah, those are all leaders for us, and they stepped up on the floor and off the floor, I think, with their vocality, with their energy, urgency.
What do you take from this as you prepare for Lake State?
I think there were a lot of good things. I think defensive urgency, just we played with more fire tonight, just in general, and that's something we need to continue to do moving forward, so we can take that. There were moments where our offense looked really good, and we got great looks, so lots of things we can learn from and bring into Saturday, and some things we can shore up.